Welcome, everybody. I am Paul Quentin King. We are at Music Villa, downtown Bozeman, Montana, home of Gibson acoustic guitars. And you know I love these. And
everyone
should own one.
Yep.
It's a, and with, you know, speaking of that, we got to do this darn list. I have a list.
Yeah.
I got a 12 guitars of Christmas that we got to do. We got to do it.
The 12 guitars of Christmas.
I think there's
like
12 guitars that you must have, and this probably got to be number one on my list. Well, I'm not going to put them in any order.
Right.
You just need all these. But anyways, what do we got today? SJ-200, of course. Like I said, made right here in Bozeman, Montana. This one's a beauty. This is just a little bit of a custom deal that we did. It's classic J200, but beautiful, beautiful pickguard. Inlay on the top, okay, abalone on the top. Antiqued finish. It's like they call it a double antique finish. So it's just a little more darker, yellowy. I like it. Looks really good, but look at the back.
Yeah, this is
so this
really
is like
lovely.
the top flame maple. I think they call it 5A quilt. Or not quilt, but flame. Beautiful flame maple neck, the nice Imperial tuners. Yeah, it's just it's a beauty.
This is yeah. It's a non-standard standard. It's
Correct.
Like it's a J200 standard in its features, but it's got
custom
appointments.
shop appointments, yeah.
Yeah, and it's it's always funny because whenever I see the maple back and sides. Over the years, I've lost all preconceptions of what I would think maple as a tonewood would be like, which maybe coming in, you know, if you asked me 3-4 years ago, I would have thought it might drive a more mid to high sound and you might lose the low end, but you absolutely do not. And we've done other guitars that are full maple that have a deeper sound than you would have anticipated.
Right.
Based on the wood, but also based on the body size. So all of that is to say, you know, tonewoods can perform in ways that you might not have expected.
Yep.
So
I'd say so.
Yeah.
And maple, you know, on the big body, the maple just works really well. But we had this conversation on the small bodies with maple where it was really like, whoa, that was not what you expected.
We'll go back and find that video sometime, but it was a Taylor. That they made for you, and I think they were hesitant to do an all maple.
Yeah.
And based on your persistence, they produced a guitar, and it's one of the best sounding guitars I've ever played.
Big.
Yeah.
Big, boomy.
And this one's big, of course. It's a J200, so. But it's nice and crispy too, you know. That's the word I've been going to lately for when I hear very distinct highs. And it's a nice balance. This is definitely that kind of swoopy EQ where you've got big chug. But these you know, the top 2-3 strings are still. It's such a big sound. You know, I always associate these guitars. I mean, you can do whatever you want with your guitar, whatever style, whatever application you want. But I think of these guitars as great instruments for singer-songwriters or anybody who has a primary rhythm function, playing acoustic rhythm in bands. Because they just provide, they fill the space and the overall instrumentation that's really useful. As a, you know, I do a lot of, Paul and I play in some various groups, and we've done a lot of acoustic music together. I wouldn't call it acoustic. It's kind of the blending, right? You know, where I might do some telly work and Paul's on drums, and it's really nice to have someone who's up front playing a full-sounded acoustic. You know, because it fleshes out the whole profile of the song. And
it is, and what you said is true, especially on a big acoustic. It reminds me of Junior Brown. Every time I've seen him, and his wife plays a big old Martin rhythm guitar, and it's incredible.
Yeah.
She just is a great rhythm player, but you do need the right guitar for that.
Yeah, I think it.
That's
it
why you need
adds
12
so
guitars.
much. Yeah, well, there you go.
There's a reason. Look at that beauty. I
It's
like it.
just gorgeous.
It's made right here, Bozeman, Montana. Come visit us. Check us out, musicvilla.com.
Yeah.
And Quentin, thanks for being here.
You betcha.
And we'll see you all soon.